Right, so this was a fantastic movie, you know, tugged at that heartstrings. It was different from the comic book, but for me it added something new to it, you know, and I did a review on this before, and brought in the Justice League and how and why because the book never had the Justice League in it. They were all away somewhere else, and now you often thought, well, if the Justice League was there, you know, it wouldn't have been much of a threat. But in this, it sort of explains that even with the Justice League there, Doomsday was a threat, and there was a lovely message of Lois Lane there and people that knew Superman was there. So I thought, yep, this is going to be a great story. I can't wait for the reign of the Supermen, and I've just watched it, and to be honest, it was a letdown. It was a letdown. I even fell asleep. I had to rewind it, watch it again, and this epic, right? Epic. It kept me awake. It kept me interested. It kept me intrigued. It felt something new. It even almost felt like an original movie. This didn't. This felt average, and the reason why it sort of felt average is because it felt rushed. It was trying to, well, put it this way, right? You've read the book, right? Well, if you haven't, what sort of DC fan are you if you haven't read The Death of Superman, World Without Superman, and The Return of Superman? Okay, if you haven't read those books, then don't even bother buying these DVDs. Okay, I was actually hoping for maybe free DVDs. Right, I was hoping for free movies, trilogy, like the books, because the Death of Superman was about that thick, right? And so was roughly the A World Without Superman. And then you had the Return of Superman, which was this big. Okay, that big of a difference from here to there, right? That's how thick it was. And so when I heard now when the film starts, it talks about the World Without Superman, even sort of ends saying it as well. But this was that book and that book all jumbled together, you know, that book and that book all put together in a rushed way, and I would have much preferred if they tried, like they did with the Dark Knight Returns movie, if they tried to, you know, take their time with the story. They could have done A World Without Superman, and we got invested in the characters for, say, the first half of the movie, and how they're coping and everything else, and what the world's meant to without them. Then I liked the second half to be these heroes sort of coming back and questioning, you know, is this Superman and everything else, and then take it from there, right? And then have the third book dealing with, dealing with the onslaught of Darkseid's army arriving, or the coast city and Cyborg's plans and everything else, then little bits. But no, this somehow just mashed everything together. It didn't feel as though you were connected. You were getting any connection to it. You weren't feeling any emotion to the characters. After Superman died in the first one, this one just starts off with a tiny little bit of Martha Kent and Jonathan visiting Lois for about 2 minutes of screen time, and then she's off. Then these heroes come in. You know, you don't feel any sort of... You just don't get connected to the characters whatsoever. And then, of course, the way it ends... I'm trying not to spoil like too much, okay? And the way it ends, you know, there's maybe a wee image of how the Return of Superman ends. Right? There's a wee sort of image of that with Lois and Clark back together again for the first time. And then of course it's all this, oh, Superman's back scenery with him flying through the air or waving at people. That would have meant something more if we went on more of a emotional journey through the story. But what we got instead was just this action, 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 unlike that one that took his time. So I'm going to do you a favour. I'm going to do one person a favour to save the money. I'm going to give you the code. Right, you can watch it, and then you can choose whether or not to buy it for yourself. But please, if you do use the code and it works, please comment below so nobody else wastes your time. So get ready with the pause button here, okay? So this is for the digital copy of The Reign of Superman. Right, might be back to front, it's up to you. Right, to solve that out. I say that 10 out of 10, that disappointing 5. It's just nowhere near as good. And as I say, I wouldn't even minded if we had 4 films, because let's face it, Return of Superman was a pretty big book. So 4 movies would have been brilliant. Okay, they done. I just can't believe they done the Dark Knight animated movie well. I just thought, finally, Superman, the death of Superman, they were going to do it right. So I'm going to still go and check what was the extras. Lex Luthor, the Greatest Nemesis, Justice League versus the Fatal 5, and from the DC, that's your extras on that one. Okay, so if you disagree with me, if you thought it was brilliant, then that's up to you. Me, you know, it's just that. But please read the books before ever watching these films, okay, and then you can judge it for yourself. Thank you. That's my truth. DC Vigilante out.